Hello and welcome to with me, Winter Android, with another video of Weekly Android, which this week, the one anime I'm talking about, which is the first one to end for this season, is Bye Bye Earth Season 2. And it's basically the first one to end, purely because it's only 10 episodes, but yeah. I still don't really understand the story for it that much, because of how just confusing it is, to be honest. It's like even the backstory of the world and everything was basically explained in episode 9. But even with that, it's still confusing as hell, to be honest. I'll just quickly sum up the whole backstory to the world, I guess, right now. Humanity abandoned Earth for whatever reason, and for some reason Belle ended up getting left on the moon, which has an amusement park on it, and somehow this amusement park was able to terraform the entirety of the moon, I'm pretty sure, just to accommodate Belle because she was their only visitor there. And that is also the reason why Belle is called the Girl of Reason, because she is the reason they exist at this point, because she is the only visitor at that amusement park now. So all that makes some kind of sense, but still not completely. But everything else still is just like, what? Huh? I don't understand any of it, to be honest. But overall, I guess the anime was good, though it definitely could have been better if it wasn't so convoluted and it was easier to understand. It definitely would be better if it wasn't for all that. So, yeah. Also, ended at a weird spot, to be honest, with her going on a journey, but I'm guessing that is actually the end of the story, considering I don't see how it'll continue on at that point, to be honest. But, yeah, there is Bye Bye Earth done. Don't got any other anime to talk about for this week, because that was the only one that ended. Though, next week I think I have like 3 anime or something ending, so yeah, gotta go over those 3 next week. So, I guess, moving on to other things now. I kind of put a bit of a plan together when it comes to trying to actually just get things done that I want to get done, basically, recently. And the stuff with Project DB and Azure Lane, that was the first phase of that, considering I wanted to get all those done, get all that done there, before moving on and getting back to all those Age games I played like 2.5 years ago. Cause it's basically been that long since I last played any of them. Cause started playing Trials of Night Space to try and get that thing done and kinda just burned out, to be honest, on it, because there's just so much fucking content in it. So yeah, Trials of Night Space, put on the back burner, I guess, at this point, so I can try and get caught up on the other Age games that I haven't played in years at this point. So yeah, first off, I went to My New Family, finishing that because, well, it got finished around that time, 2.5 years ago, and also had a Christmas special and everything. So yeah, went through the epilogue of the story there, which was basically just several days, the course of several months from what I could tell, with it basically ending just before any of the girls actually give birth. So yeah, when it comes to the other stuff there, some of the side romance options there, those girls, the ones that didn't have that much progress yet, or at the very least didn't have sex scene yet, over the course of that epilogue, did get progress enough to get to that point, though it did kind of feel rushed as a result of that, but it was several days over the course of several months, so story-wise, I guess that wasn't rushed, but yeah. Overall, I'm kind of just wondering how those girls are going to be handled when it comes to My New Family 2, considering there are some things that are kind of being implied at the ends there. It's like, at the very least, some of them would seem that they're going to be moving in with us. and maybe one of them will have a kid. Maybe. Not entirely sure about that though. Will that apply to all of them? Not sure. I really don't know. But yeah, all those side characters are kind of a bit disconnected from the main ones that are part of the family and everything. But yeah, I guess one other thing kind of going on with that epilogue there is we kind of got more stuff when it comes to the supernatural powers that were kind of recently added in. With Alice apparently now being super smart, learns German within a single week. Sandy's able to read people's minds basically at this point, and did so several times during that epilogue, reading yours. Also capable of just knowing how people are feeling, I guess, as well. And then there's, of course, the whole de-aging thing with older members of the family. So, yeah. Honestly, pretty good ending, I guess, though it did kind of feel rushed, but whatever. Killer, the developer of it, has actually finally started working on my new family too, over the last few months from what I can tell. At the very least doing writing for the script on it, which it's understandable why it's basically taken him 2 years to actually start working on that, considering everything that actually happened to him shortly after he finished the main game. So, yeah. I guess that's all I got to mention there. Going to start going through others as well, like Lucky Paradox, Opie Odyssey, bunch of others that I played. Lessons in Love going to be saved for last, cause my fucking god, I know that's going to take forever for me to get through all those updates that it's had. Because every single update I basically had to dedicate an entire day to playing previously. So yeah, over 2 years without touching the damn thing, and with it basically getting monthly updates. Yeah, I think it might take me an entire month just to get through Lessons in Love, if my pacing for it is still the same for me, with how fast I go through it. So, yeah. Moving on to my next thing here to mention. World of Warships, started playing Operations on there, which I have found to be great for completing missions, even when it comes to the missions where only half the progress is counted, like getting ribbons. So yeah, I think I'm going to be playing Operations a lot more going forward, that's for sure. And then there's also War Thunder, in which I have gotten my second jet research to this point. I'm still working on my Battle Rank 5 planes to this point still, but I'm kind of changing up how I actually handle the battle ranks, considering currently I've basically been doing 0.0 to 0.7 when it comes to the battle ranks. So a 5.0 to 5.7. That's how I was going to be doing things. Do everything in that group, then move on to 6.0 to 6.7. I'm changing that to where I'm going to be doing it's 4.7 to 5.3. So 0.7s to 0.3. Because those are closer to the actual battle rank I'm there than the others. Because the 0.3 to 0.7 is a pretty large jump, to be honest. And from what I can tell, it seems like it might be better progression-wise, considering just with Battle Rank 5 stuff there, when it comes to just all the Rank 3 vehicles in total, generally, to be honest. It's like what I have left there can now be divided up into 2 groups instead of just being a one large group for the most part. So, yeah. Got one group that I'm working on currently, then I got the BR6 group, which is the high-end rank 3s, I guess. And then I move on to battle rank 7, which is the first jets. Considering the lowest BR jets are 6.7, which will round up to 7, of course. So, I'll only get to working on those jets once I start working on my BR7 planes at that point. So, yeah, decent progress there, I guess, at this point. I have actually basically finished all the planes I'm currently working on with my Battle Rank 5 stuff, I guess. Mostly just need to get through the bombers at this point, because I was focusing heavily on the strike aircraft line there as a result of the previous grouping I was doing. Required me to go through 5 of those planes, so I was heavily focusing on that, but now that I changed it, don't need to do 2 of those. Those will be saved for the next battle ring. So I all of a sudden have a massive need to get through bombers quickly, considering both of those are 5s. So get that stuff done quickly, I guess, and yeah. I'll be moving on to Battle Rank 6 not that long afterwards, I guess. But I guess when it comes to BR5 planes, I'll just mention one thing, is I absolutely hate the A26. Both versions of it, to be honest. It's like, that thing is so fucking crap in my opinion. Because if you want to actually use it to try and kill enemies, well, yeah, good luck. Because that thing can't even turn for crap. The only thing it is good for is attacking ground units and nothing else. Because it just does not have the ability to turn. It's like even just trying to go after an enemy that's flying at like a 90-degree angle from you. It's hard to actually turn the damn plane to keep up with them. Because of how bad it is when it comes to just turning like that. So, yeah. I'm glad I'm done with those 2 things. I'm working on the first 82 there, I think, at this point. Which is much better when it comes to actually dogfighting. I've actually done pretty well on the damn thing. I'm also working on that first course era, which is also pretty good, I guess. But, yeah, I guess that's all I have to mention there for now. So, yeah, that there is the end of this video here. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.